Namo Buddhaya. Now, I would like to share some Dhamma. We will try to understand one Sutta. Sutta is Lord Buddha's discourse. Thousands and thousands of suttas are there in the 5 Nikayas, which have been coming to our time. Today I would like to tell you Culapunnama Sutta. Culapunnama Sutta. Chula is shorter discourse. Maha is greater discourse from Majjhima Nikaya. Punnama is Purnima. We call Purnima, no? Why do we call Purnima? Because the moon is Purna. It is complete. Purna. One who is full. That is Purnima. Anyway, this discourse was given while Lord Buddha was living. He was staying at Migara Mata's Pubbarama monastery. Migara Mata means Visakha. Visakha Amma, who was a very great Upasika in the time of Lord Buddha. She had built this magnificent monastery where thousands of monks were able to stay comfortably. She had built and offered. Another very important monastery was Anathapindika's Jetavana monastery, Jetavana Rama. This one it is called Pubbarama, Purva. It was situated in the eastern part of Savatthi. There Lord Buddha was staying, and it was a Uposatha day. That was the full moon day, and it was in the night when everything was very peaceful and everything was so calm. Lord Buddha was sitting in the center, surrounded by thousands of monks. So that was the scenario. Lord Buddha observed, he just looked at the monks around and he surveyed the silent Sangha. And then he told to the monks, "Oh monks, he asks a question, can one untrue person, a Sappurisa, Sappurisa, untrue person, Sappurisa is Satya Purisa, Satya Purusha, Satpurusha we call, no? One who is with truth, with reality, with certain amount of wisdom, one who is honest, one who is doer of good, that is Sappurisa. Here Asappurisa is also Papa Purisa, one who is ignorantly engages in wrong things. So now this Asappurisa, untrue person, can one untrue person know of an untrue person that, oh, this is untrue person. That means Lord Buddha is asking, if one Sappurisa, can he identify, can he know that another person is Sappurisa? And then the monk said, oh no, Bhagwan. So Lord Buddha asks, can this Sappurisa person identify a Sappurisa person? That person has no wisdom. How can he identify? Isn't it? So the monk said, no, Bhagwan, that also is not possible. How can he identify? How can he know? If you are good to a certain extent, then you can know goodness. To that extent, you can know somebody's goodness also. But if you are totally ignorant, how can you know? Now, as Putujjana, as worldly person, unenlightened person, can you know, can you understand enlightened person? That is not possible, isn't it? So the knowing faculty, knowing power is very less. So they said, oh no, Bhagwan, a Sappurisa person cannot understand Sappurisa person. So why? Lord Buddha tells, he gives the reason. A Sappurisa person, Sappurisa is possessed of certain bad qualities. He is associated, he is possessed of bad qualities, and he associates with another untrue person, another Sappurisa person. And whatever intention will he make, that also he make as untrue person. The will is done by untrue person. If he counsels others, that person counsels as untrue person, Sappurisa, Papa Purisa, Mogha Purisa, ignorant fellow. So he will be counseling others as Sappurisa. He speaks as an untrue person. You see, because he is untrue, he is not with reality. Inside, he is not associated with reality. So whatever comes, his words, they are also untrue. He acts as an untrue man. And then further deeply, he holds views as an untrue man. And he gives dana as untrue man. You see, once a person is Sappurisa, without knowing what is good, without knowing what is truth, then all these things happen. So Lord Buddha again asks, he is explaining, how is an untrue man possessed of bad qualities? Lord Buddha gave this list of what are the qualities of this Sappurisa person. So one quality is he possesses bad qualities. So and how he possesses bad qualities? Here, an untrue person has no faith. You see, faith is the mark of a wise person. The more you understand, the value of goodness, the more you understand the wisdom of others, then you develop faith. When you understand the Supreme Buddha, Lord Buddha is an enlightened Arahant, Samma Sambuddha, one who knows the Four Noble Truths, one who has discovered the freedom and is the teacher of the path of freedom, enlightenment, and all the goodness, not an iota of unwholesome, wrong, bad, which is not good, which is harmful, can you find in Lord Buddha's consciousness, in his thoughts, in his action, in his speech. Not even little tiny bit. Such was his purity. Such was his compassion and kindness. So when we know more and more these qualities, what happens? Our Shraddha develops. But that happens only when we know. When we don't know, then we remain in ignorance. Not only in ignorance, if we know wrongly, then even one may develop resentment, anger. Isn't it? So, a Sappurisa fellow has no faith, no shame, no fear of wrongdoing. Hiri and Ottappa are missing. He is Ahiriko and Anottappa. Without shame, without fear. These two qualities, which are called Lokapalaka Dhamma, they are the protectors of the world. When a person goes beyond the limits of this shame and fear, moral shame and moral fear, then that person will do any kind of wrong, any kind of unwholesome thing which brings suffering, because he has no fear of that wrongdoing. So this shame and fear, they make one to follow the Sila. They make one to follow on the path of goodness. One will fear, oh, the result of this wrong action will be horrible. It will land me in hell, or animal world, or preta world, or asura world, in the apaya, which is very, very unfortunate to land there, because to come out of that is so difficult. So this kind of fear and shame also, it is not that because some people look at you, they will know about you, not that shame itself. You, even within yourself, you feel shameful to yourself. No need that outsiders will see you. Your own inner mind will tell, oh, it is shameful. Don't do this. You see? So this is the quality of this untrue man. He is unlearned. That fellow is not learned. He doesn't want to learn. What is this learning? Learning the Dhamma, the Suttas, the Tripitaka, about goodness, about what is wholesome, what is unwholesome, about the teaching of the Buddha, teaching needed to our life, teaching needed to our happiness. In normal sense, we call, oh, this person is learned man, means educated man, one who has got so many degrees or this or that. That is worldly learning. That may not change your mind. But when you learn Dhamma, Sutava, Kovido, like that Lord Buddha tell, no? Bahusuta, you become Bahusuta, great learner. Huh? So, this untrue man doesn't want to learn. This person is lazy, lazy to put effort, to do good things, and forgetful. You see, untrue person's quality is forgetful. So we have to see how many of these qualities we have, how much forgetful we are. And unwise. This untrue person is unwise. Naturally, this person doesn't understand what is worthy, what is not worthy, what is good, what is unwholesome. So this person is unwise. So these are the qualities of untrue person. So when we study these suttas are for transformation of our mind. So now we can clearly see Lord Buddha is giving yardstick. How much of these bad qualities we have, and Lord Buddha tells exactly the opposite of a true person. Sappurisa. How many of these Sappurisa qualities we have got? So this assessment we have to make. So then next one, Lord Buddha says, how does an untrue man associate as an untrue man? Here, untrue man has for friends and companions those recluses and Brahmins who again have no faith, no shame, no fear of wrongdoing, who are unlearned, lazy, forgetful and unwise. So this is about association. How an untrue person associates with untrue people. That person will associate with such people who are again of these qualities, not of the opposite. So this is how one associates. One is already untrue, one is already ignorance, one is already associated with bad qualities inside. Now that person associates person of bad qualities outside. Birds of the same feather flock together, they say, no. So the people of the same qualities, they get together. So if you are true person, then the opposite Lord Buddha tells. You will associate with the person who has faith, shame, moral fear, not lazy, energetic, and not forgetful, with sharp memory and sati, and wise wisdom. Then the third question, Lord Buddha tells, and how does an untrue man will as untrue man? Willing. This intention is so strong power, will power, intention power. So how does this untrue man makes such kinds of wills? Which kind, the wills which belong to untrue man. Here untrue man wills for his own affliction, for the affliction of others, and for the affliction of both. That is how an untrue man wills as an untrue man. This asatpurusha, he makes will, intentions in such a way that that intention brings affliction, suffering to oneself, suffering to others, suffering to both. Now just think and contemplate on the Panchashila. You have undertaken Panchashila. So these Panchashilas, every one of them, they bring affliction and suffering to oneself. They bring suffering to others. They bring suffering to both. So this untrue Sappurisa person, what he will do? He will not follow the Panchashila. He will not do the good things. He will not value the moral values. That is how he brings suffering, suffering, suffering. Next, how does an untrue man counsel as an untrue man? Here, an untrue man counsels for his own affliction, for the affliction of others, and for the affliction of both. That is how untrue man counsels. So that person is ignorant. So when he gives counseling, advises, guidance to others, what kind of guidance he will give? What kind of counseling? Again the same. Again that which brings suffering to oneself and others and to all. That is what is the hallmark of unwise people. They are advising. In this word you will see people advise you to become violent because they themselves are violent. Every moment they develop hatred, they are bringing suffering to their own mind. Hateful mind is not a peaceful mind. And then they will advise others also to be violent. We are seeing in the society, don't we? We see people are advocating violence and this and that. So much of greed they are advocating. Controlless greed. They are not only advising and advocating, they are even admiring how much of greed you have. Oh, you have only little greed. Develop more and more. Then you are even better person. Like that they are teaching in this world. If you are contented, if you are satisfied person, peaceful person, they will tell, oh, that is not enough. You are not a happy person. Develop greed and greed. Have this material thing, that material thing. Run after this material thing, that material thing. So creating dissatisfaction is another quality of the present day world, present day economics, present day how the attraction through advertisements and all these things are done. Instead of telling what is the need, they create greed. Even those things which you don't need, they will tell you need them. So they will create greed in your mind so that you run after that. So that is the counseling. That is how it is going on. So a Sattpurusha fellow will counsel in such a way that the person also acts to become miserable, to create misery to oneself and others. So all these qualities we have to think, we have to contemplate on ourselves. We have to see how much of a Sappurisa fellow is sitting inside us, how much of Sattpurusha is sitting inside us. And then we have to assess and kick out a Sattpurusha fellow within us. And then further Lord Buddha how an untrue man speaks as an untrue man. Here an untrue man speaks false speech, lies, telling lies, malicious speech, Pisuna vacha, that is backbiting, the speech which creates discord, it creates breakup, it creates doubt, suspicion on another person, it breaks friendship. That is a very horrible speech, backbiting. And then harsh speech, abusive, harsh speech. And then gossip, useless speech, which is not good for anybody. So Lord Buddha tells, this is how an untrue person speaks. Totally useless speech. And further, Lord Buddha asks, and how does an untrue man act as an untrue man? We are coming to this Panchashila, no? So here Lord Buddha says, untrue man kills living beings. Untrue man takes what is not given. Adinna danang adiyati. You have taken the Shila, Adinna dana, Veramani. But this fellow steals and misconducts himself in sensual pleasures. Kamesu michachara. He commits kamesu michachara. Misconducts in sensual pleasures. That is how untrue man acts as an untrue man. So all the wrong bodily actions, wrong verbal actions. So now Lord Buddha comes further. And how does an untrue man holds views as an untrue man? Views are very, very strong, because we create a view about everything. So if our mind is polluted with ignorance or greed or hatred, then we create our views accordingly. So here, this Sappurisa fellow, what kind of views this fellow holds? Here an untrue man holds such view as this. There is nothing given, there is nothing offered, there is nothing that is given up. You see, this fellow thinks, oh, there is no such thing called dana, no value of dana. There is no value of offering. There is no offering, value of giving up, sacrificing, renouncing. No fruit or result of good and bad actions. Asatpurusha thinks there is no result for the good actions we do or bad actions we do. That means that person has no faith in the law of karma and vipaka, the law of karma and vipaka, action and its result. Very, very important thing. Whole of our life is led by these actions and the results. And this person thinks, oh, there is no action, there is no good, there is no bad, nothing will happen. Just keep doing whatever comes. Know this word, no other word. This fellow believes, oh, there is no this word, there is no such thing called another word. No mother, no father, no beings who are reborn spontaneously. This fellow thinks there is no birth which is spontaneous. Lot of different states of existence are there which are spontaneously born. You see, human beings and animals, we know how they are born. We take time for our birth and growth. But there are beings which are born spontaneously. Some lower beings like Preta and other, they are also born spontaneously. Devas are born spontaneously. So many, there are more beings which are born spontaneous than other ways. This Andaja, Jalabuja, Samsedaja, Opapatika, 4 kinds of birth, right? So, but this person, unwise person, he thinks, oh, there is no such beings that are born spontaneously. No good and virtuous recluses and Brahmins in the world who have realized for themselves by direct knowledge and declare this word and the other word. So this person doesn't believe that there are Samana, Brahmana. Shramana and Brahmana means those who take the path of spirituality, and as Lord Buddha says, who by themselves direct knowledge. So here Brahmana means not Jati Brahman, not caste Brahman. No, Brahmana means one who is enlightened by direct knowledge, one who understands the truth. Such kind of shramanas, that means recluses, monks, and these holy people, Shramana and Brahmana. This person thinks, oh, such people don't exist. That means enlightened people don't exist. There are no such people called enlightened people. That faith is not there. So he holds that kind of view. So now these are the views of Asatpurusha. The opposite are the views of Satpurusha. That he says there is offering, there is given dana, the value of dana, the value of offering, the value of renunciation, the value of good result, bad result of good action and bad action. This word, the other words, there are so many countless words in this universe, and there are different ways of birth of the beings, and there are enlightened people. So these are the right views of Satpurusha person. Once Satpurusha person has these right views, he will not do bad things. He is afraid of doing bad things. He is afraid of being unwise person. If you see all these things, are you not afraid of being ignorant? Ignorant person, foolish person, idiot person. Do you want to remain as an idiot, unwise person? It is really shocking. So Lord Buddha further says about dana, specially he tells about dana, and how does an untrue man, this untrue man, how does an untrue man give gifts as an untrue man? This Asatpurusha person, how he gives gifts, how he does dana? Here an untrue man gives gift carelessly, without any care, attention, devotion. Hey, just give it, de do, kotbidu. Carelessly. Gives it not with his own hand. He will not offer with his own hands. He will just tell, oh, you go and give, like that he orders. He doesn't give with his own hands. He gives with he gives it without showing respect. So our Sattpurusha, he gives without respect, like giving like this or throwing or like that. And this fellow gives what is to be discarded. He doesn't give good things. He gives something which has to be discarded, just about to throw away. Instead of throwing away, okay, just give it. Gives it with the view that nothing will come out of it. He is offering this, but he thinks, oh, nothing will come. There is no result for this dana. With that kind of wrong michaditi. That is how untrue man gives. So the opposite are true for the Sattpurusha. He gives with full of attention. He gives with his own hands. He gives with full of respect. He gives what is the best. And he understands that this giving has a deep result, good result. So that is the way of true man. So Lord Buddha tells this about untrue man and this true man. So this is the Culapunnama Sutta. This is what Lord Buddha tells. So then Lord Buddha tells that this untrue man, having done all these things, having possessed bad qualities, having associated with bad fellows, having made wills as untrue man, counseling as untrue man, speaking as untrue man, acting as untrue man, holding wrong views as an untrue man, giving dana as untrue man, after the dissolution of the body, after the death, that person reappears in destination of untrue men. What is that destination? The hell or animal kingdom. So one is born in hellish worlds or in animal worlds. That is the destination. What is the destination for true man? With all the good things he has done, with associating with true men, willing as true men, counseling as true men, speaking as true man, acting as true man, holding right views as true man, giving dana as true man, on the dissolution of the body after death, reappears in the destination of true men. And what is the destination of true men? It is greatness among the gods or greatness among human beings. That person is born in Deva world or even among human worlds as a great person. That is what the Blessed Lord said, and the bhikkhus were delighted in the Buddha's words. Very nice sutta, huh? Culapunnama Sutta. Isn't it nice sutta? Did you understand? Channagita? Huh? Did you like this sutta? Lord Buddha's sutta, like that, thousands of suttas. So clear. Do you need a big explanation, big fat book to understand these things? No, they are so straight, they are so direct, so simple, so straightforward. Right? So think about it. How much of Sattpurusha you are, how much of Asatpurusha you are, then you make assessment and make yourself Satpurusha. Tomorrow I will be better person. Tomorrow I will be more Satpurusha. Today, this moment, if Akushala has come, oh, next moment, let me be Sattpurusha. Let me be Sattpurusha. From day-to-day life, day-to-day action, up to the viewpoints, up to views and wisdom and everything, Lord Buddha has given so clear, so clear. You see, Lord Buddha tells, one who understands essential as essential, sarangcha sarato netva, asarangscha asarato. One who understands sara as sara, asara as asara, te sarang adhigachanti. That person reaches the sara, the essential, the ultimate truth. Samma sankappa gochara. Having developed right thinking, right understanding. That was told when Sariputta Bhante and Moggallana Bhante, they came to Lord Buddha. They were under one teacher called Sanjaya, and when they come to know about Lord Buddha through Asaji Bhante, they go to Sanjaya and tells, oh Sanjaya, you also come, let us go to Lord Buddha and become his disciples and practice. Then Sanjaya said, no, you go. They request, please come, please come. Again he says, no. They say, oh, please come, we will become wise people there. Then what Sanjaya said? He said, who are more in this world? Sariputta Bhante said, oh, there are of course lot of unwise people, fools are there, wise are less people. Then Sanjaya said, these wise people will go to Gautama Buddha. These fools will anyway come to me. I am a teacher. I am a teacher now. I cannot go to Buddha and become his disciple. How can I fall from teachership to discipleship? You people go. I will anyway have my own disciples because there are enough fools in this world. So that kind of mentality is there. That kind of people are there among teachers, among disciples, among this multitude we see. So that time Lord Buddha said, oh, those who see essential as essential, unessential as unessential, they will reach the essential. So like that, this untrue and true, Sattpurusha, Asatpurusha, let us become Sattpurusha. So with this I conclude today's Dhamma Discourse. May we be wise, may we be inspired, may we get all the blessings of the Supreme Buddha. Namo Buddhaya. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.